Hello and welcome back to Overbooked. I'm Amanda and we're on a little road trip this week. We're going back to South Dakota to attend my bridal shower, and so I thought I'd do a little vlog on the way. There's been some reading. I am currently reading Black Buck by Mateo Ascarapour, and this is about a young black man who gets a sales position at like an all white people firm, and it's really giving me the business he works for is giving me like MLM vibes, but we'll see. So he's like, right now he's like getting sucked into the corporate salesy world and kind of like losing grasp of himself, and it's just interesting to read. I've heard a lot of things. I don't know if I've heard a lot of things about it. Like, I don't know what people's opinions are on Black Buck, but I know a lot of people have read it. So I really want to finish it just so I can watch some book reviews on it. But yeah, it's been a real page turner. So I'm about halfway through. Oh my God. And we have to drive like 6 hours today. So I'm hoping to get like either done or close to done today. And then I'm also listening to This Changes Everything, which is a nonfiction book, which I'm listening to on audio, which I will not for sure finish today because it's like, I have like 14 hours left. But it's just about climate change and the world we live in, and I'm really bad at describing it. So it is a little, not that climate change is not dramatic, I definitely think that, but sometimes our author is like, I don't know, a little too over the top for me, but I mainly agree with everything she's saying. We're about to load up the car and then head up on our next stretch of our drive, so let's get started. Another check-in. Got to South Dakota yesterday. We hung out with my parents, hung out with some friends, and then got a jam-packed day today. We're gonna hang out with my mom and dad this morning. I have my hair and makeup trial for my wedding, and who knows what tonight will bring. I have not read a ton more of Black Buck, but I will say I know what was holding me back. I read some reviews because they were like, I like it. It's like keeping me interested, but there's something about it that I'm like, there's something I just don't like. And I just don't really like the character's description or like treatment of women in the book. And I think once I'm done with it, I can better articulate what I'm trying to say. So I don't know. I definitely won't finish it today, but I think that I can finish it probably on the way back Sunday. So yeah, lots of stuff to do today. It's just really nice being home and seeing everybody, and yeah. And we got the juice for the day, so I'm liking that. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Saturday, it's the big day. It's my bridal shower. We got this guy coming along to hang out. Still need to finish Black Buck. We're like so close. I think we could do it. Do you think I can finish this today?
Where are you at?
Right here. This much left.
Maybe tonight.
Okay, that's the goal. Finish Black Book today. Let's go. Hello, it is now Monday, and as usual, I didn't really super finish the vlog well, but I just set this down here. There we go. So I didn't really super finish the vlog, but it was just a whole jam-packed weekend. Yesterday I had, oh my God, last time I checked in, I was on my way to my wedding shower, which was super nice and just loving, and it was just a really nice time to see all my family that I haven't seen in like a couple years since of COVID. So that was great. And then yesterday we actually spent the whole day, 7:45 to midnight, in the car driving from South Dakota back to Michigan. So it was just a long drive. But in the world of books, we have finished some. So I finished Black Book yesterday in the car, and I think I mentioned this a little bit before, but I found some reviews that kind of touched on like I think what I had a problem with this book. I thought it was interesting and intriguing, and it had me hooked. I think it was fun and just really like fast paced. So that was like, and it kept you hooked, but I didn't really like how the main character just like, the women were there just like as his like maternal figures or like lover figures. It just kind of seemed like they were always like, that was just, they were there as like these props kind of. And I thought it was, and I think that was the intention, because somewhere I read that this was supposed to be satire, which makes sense, but I just didn't like how quickly our main character like just switched gears. Like it was just really hard to fathom, like even if it was satire, it was such a hard turn from like where he started and then who he changed into and then who he changes back into, and it's just kind of like a really like quick, unrealistic turn, I feel like. So that was just, I don't know. The whole time I was like, this isn't real. Which again, if it's satire, then maybe that's the whole point. I kind of want to, now that I'm like back at work, I'm trying to get some stuff done. I have like already have my YouTube page pulled up, and I really want to listen to some people talk about this book and see what their opinions are on it. But overall, I thought it was pretty good, and it definitely kept me intrigued. So one last thought, there was some reviews that the middle part dragged, and I would agree. Like, it's kind of a longer book. It's like almost 400 pages. And the middle part, I was just kind of like, yep, we get it. Like, let's move on. So I agree with some of those reviews. And then I was also listening to This Changes Everything by Naomi Klein. And that's just like a nonfiction book about climate change and climate change. It's just about climate change. Kind of depressing, not gonna lie. But it's interesting. I really would like to read more sustainability focused books outside of what I'm required to read for my classes, just so I can have some kind of like background knowledge to pull from and insert into, especially now that I want to start kind of like looking for sustainability focused jobs and kind of see what's out there. And I think that would just be helpful to have that knowledge. The book was written in, I think, published in like 2012-ish. So it's not super up to date. So some of the stuff is like kind of behind, but obviously it makes sense. There is something about it that I just don't super enjoy. It's very long. It's like a 15-hour audiobook, and I just feel like it's kind of dragging on. The information is interesting, but also like, how do I explain this? I know that climate change is serious, and I'm not trying to downplay climate change. I don't want anyone to downplay climate change, but I also don't want, it's almost kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, not that she's blowing it out of proportion. She's not. Everything she's saying is true. It's just kind of like, it's like her tone is like, I can see like why some people would be turned off or would not want somebody talking to them like that kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a weird tone kind of throughout the book. And I don't know if that's like the narrator of the audiobook. I'm not a huge fan of her. So that might be it. But I think it's interesting. She's giving us a lot of examples with big oil companies or just big, right now, what I mainly was listening to on the way back yesterday was like the owner or somebody high up at Virgin Airlines or something committed to, giving back all of like 100% of his profits from transportation that involved, carbon emissions to projects to help reduce carbon emissions or to find other ways, and in reality he's donated like literally nothing, and has only made more planes, more destinations, he's found more ways to, emit carbon emissions. So it's great. It's a great world out there. And then finally, not a huge thing, but I did start Anxious People in the car yesterday. I only got, 34 pages in, but I'm already really hooked. I think Frederick Bachman's like probably one of my favorite authors. I loved A Man Named Ov or Uv. I don't really know how to pronounce it. And then the Beartown series. I loved those books. And so I'm really, really excited to get into this. I just randomly found it at the library when I was there one day, and I was like shocked that it was available. So definitely excited about this one. Already enjoying it. So yeah. I really hope that I actually upload this vlog and I edit it, because I've notoriously have now started and stopped. Like, I can't even tell you guys how many vlogs now, since my last one. So here's to hoping this goes on my channel. And, I hope that this was fun. I really do want to do more vlogs. I want to get better at them. That's my whole goal. Is I hope that the repetition makes them better, and I've been trying to watch other people's vlogs to take some notes. So yes, that was my reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that like button and comment below what you're reading, and I will see you guys next time.